What is going on, guys? This is NHL 22. Now, this is actually a Madden talk video. We are just talking about the creative team, and I'm just kind of showing you here. This here has created team because I don't know if Madden 23 has created team or not. I haven't heard anything about it. I'm not one of the players who played the beta, and I have not heard anybody mention anything about creative team. I don't even believe creative team is even in the game. And that is a huge disappointment. As you can see, this is NHL 22. Look how good the creative team is. You do everything. You create the arena name. You create you create every aspect of the team, what type of fan base they have, typical, devoted, hardcore. The FIFA game has something similar to this. You know, of course, you're going to have your team name and everything like that on there. You know, you have your logos. They have a lot of good options for logos. Let's take a look at that real quick. As you can see, you got these here. Got your NHL. These are your styles. These are not your logos. These are your styles. You got this right here. You can use letters. You can use one of these here. They have a nice set of options here, and you could, of course, change your team colors. I did create a team and do a season with them, like a minor league NHL, whatever they call it. I can't remember, but I did a franchise with that. You know, and then you got your uniform creator. This is one of the best creative teams I've seen. You can create this team from scratch, put anybody on that team you want. You know, put your created players on there. Everything you want to put on that team, you can. What type of jerseys, you know, their jersey style, basically. Look at this. You got all this stuff. Look how good that looks. You know, of course, I personally wouldn't choose those colors, but you got all these different styles of hockey jerseys. They just, and then, you know, and when you create your character, you know, you have your helmets and stuff like that, but you can create the helmet on here too. You know, like what type of helmet they have or whatnot. And you get you can put the number on the helmet if you want to. Let me see. You see it on the top. That's where the number is. You select that stuff there. Do you want your decal on the helmet? As you can see, the decal's up there. Put it in different locations. So you can edit all these different stuff within the game. Now let's take a look at the FIFA created team on here, because they have it on here, but unlike the NHL game, you have to unlike the NHL game, you have to do it in a career mode. You can't do it for exhibition games. You can't build your team from scratch. They do have, you know, generic players on the team, and you can only do it through manage your career. Let's go ahead and, you know, just, and this is not something I'm going to use, so we're just going to go ahead and advance through all this stuff here. You create your own club. As you can see, you know, let's take a look here. And if you select whatever league you select, you have to replace a team. That part I don't really like. I don't really like that part of it, but they have to do that to implement the same schedule that whatever league you're playing with has. And as you can see, they have all these different jersey options. Now, you can't really build your team like from players. They just give you generic players, but they give you a lot of really cool jersey options, man. All these different brands. You got the cool Jordan jersey, and, you know, and then you got, let's move forward here. You got this here. This shows what type of squad you're running. Are you a young squad? Are you a veteran squad? Are you a seasoned squad? You know, You select all this different stuff, balance, season, veteran, you know. You can make a star team if you want. This right here will affect the player attributes because, as you can see, as we're changing the stars, the rosters are changing, and you can see their overall ratings. If you select half a star, look at their ratings, they're very low. If you want that challenge, and believe me, it will be a challenge, especially in this game. The more stars you get, the higher the attributes to players. Look at that. That's pretty much like a superstar team, all-star team. Look at those ratings. And you can even make them young. I would go balance. That's what I like to do. Team transfer budget. If you want it to be reasonable, you would make the budget match you know, the team skill set and whatnot. And basically, that's the stuff you have on here for FIFA. So Electronic Arts has some really awesome creative team options. And again, those are all Electronic Arts games. And these, those are that's NHL 22 and FIFA 22. But yet you have Madden 22. They don't have anything like that on here. You go to the Creation Center, you got create a player, create uniform, delete uniform. That's all you got. And now I'm talking about Madden 23. This is 22 here, but of course they don't have create a team. But Madden 23, I've not heard anything about it. I don't think it's in the game. I haven't heard a peep about it. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure if it was in the game, they would have mentioned something about it. What's your opinion? What's up with this? What is Electronic Arts doing? Why are they leaving it out of Madden? I thought they would put in this before they put it in FIFA, but for whatever reason, they're just not doing it. That's a huge letdown for me if it isn't in the game. Leave your comments down below. What do you think? Do you think it matters? Is it something that they need? I think they absolutely should have did it. They've proved that they're capable of putting it in. When you look at that NHL game, that FIFA, those look very, very good, and they're all by Electronic Arts. So I don't know what's going on.